Alrighty, you guys, welcome back to a brand new Big Cherry Retro React here on
the ankle.
Hey Amber.
Hello, honey. The ankle's a little mean.
So, good day, everyone. I hope everyone's having a good one. Thank you so much for tuning on in. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Like and subscribe, become a top. So, merch update. Getting stuff sent out pretty much every single day this week. Yesterday, got a bunch of stuff sent out. Today, more stuff will be going out. Tomorrow, more stuff will be going out. Thank you guys so much for your orders and your patience. So, for today's video, we are taking a look at fat girls are better at sex. Oh, why the fuck do we need to hear this from her? Oh my god. And then the second one, which I actually think is going to be interesting. I don't know if it's going to be good or bad. Probably extremely bad. But it's Food Inc. reactions slash thoughts. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, listen, I think I saw Food Inc. I don't think it was necessarily that bad. I believe it goes more into like the corporate financial kind of nastiness of it all. But it still involves animals. So we'll see. Anyways, so that's that. I have a feeling today's gonna be especially hard. Just from the title names, dude. I'm just gonna guess this is gonna be a rough day, you guys. So buckle up. Damn, we're really jumping all over the month. At one point it was even, and now, whoop, flying right past. Interesting. Okay. Anyways, you guys, enough yapping. Thank you so much, as always. And let's dive right on into this, shall we? Why do you need to be recording someone's phone call, Amber?
When bunnies jump over the roses.
Oh my god. FaceTiming! Destiny! Mom! Stupid.
Stew, flutter, and
Girl, don't do it too much. That's how you got that wonky eye, I'm sure. No. Maybe it was the K-cup holder.
It's not working? It's not doing it?
What the hell are we doing, dude? What a interesting start to this vlog. Oh, but go figure, out to eat again. Rent got paid, so she can go back out to eat.
Okay, so right now we're just having dinner. I got
Wow, go figure.
these like steak tacos.
Amber, get a goddamn salad. Frickin' A. Everywhere they go. I've never seen her order a damn salad. Lord.
They were soft tacos, and I did not like them at all. So, oh, thank you.
No problem, no rush. Sit and chat, ladies. As long as you like, and I'll take it whenever you're
Okay,
ready.
thank you. Which I did not like at all.
Rude. I'm sorry, even though she says thank you and whatnot, it's just, okay, thank you. Like, you can sum that up to nerves if you want. She's not good at speaking to people, but like, my god, so impersonable. Impersonal? Maybe that's the word I'm looking for. Not sure. There's just like no human connection there, ever.
But she gave us a to-go cup, so that's nice of her.
Wow, incredible. Did you just tell her, like, you didn't like it? You don't want nothing? Or, no, you probably sat there and sulked?
And Destiny has chicken tenders, which, speaking of meat, guess
Eye roll. You know what? That was the universe, Amberlynn, telling you, you don't need it.
what I'm going to watch tonight, you guys. A lot of you are telling me to watch, like, Food Inc. or, like...
Oh, Lord.
Fooding was meat. You've seen it? I told you that.
Like, everyone has seen Food Inc. It's one of those ones that's like, it's not that bad, but it's still, eye-opening. Any look into the food industry is going to be eye-opening. Let me tell you what. Go walk into the back house of any of your favorite restaurants and tell me what you see, you guys. But, yeah. Like I said, if you really mean business, Earthlings, I'm telling you, I know we talk about it so often now, but ugh.
Was it about meat?
It has meat stuff in it. So they make like chicken and stuff.
Ew. Okay, so I'm gonna watch like some meat.
Yeah, it's more like the processing of it, and kind of, which like they go over in Earthlings too, but it's specifically meant for you to see the animals suffering. So that's why I say, like, it's not just your average watch. It's not a documentary that you just pick up and sit down and enjoy to watch. No.
Documentaries on Netflix tonight, so you all should be proud of me. And I
What?
know I'm gonna get grossed out, but I'm still gonna watch it.
What is this attitude? Amber, don't be watching something to educate yourself to make your audience proud. This, you know what? No, we're gonna dive into this. It has not the same energy, but it has a relevancy, I'm gonna say, to what she said recently about the whole merch idea. Well, no one taught me how to do merch. Bitch, no one fucking taught me how to either, okay? No one teaches anyone how to create clothing and apparel for their own YouTube brand. Because how many freaking YouTubers are out there? Not that many, alright? It took me a freaking minute to figure out what the hell I was going to do. Because you're right, there is not much out there. You can look up merch this, merch that, drop shipping, whatever. It's freaking hard, dude. But it's the whole, well, no one ever told me. Why does someone need to fucking tell you how to wipe your own goddamn ass for you to know how to do it, dude? Jesus Christ. It's just like, you can't fathom how to get the ball rolling even. Jesus.
Dustin.
Oh my god. I swear, the deep inhales are a freaking side character now at this point. A whole third person.
He's calling her grandma. Gram.
Eye roll. I shouldn't be so cynical, but glam. Freaking annoying.
Grandma, what are you
Yo, calling her awfully late.
doing? We were gonna come over there and finish watching some of that video. I texted Cora. She said she's not there. Oh,
Oh,
for real?
why do you need to turn the light on, girl? So we can see your breathing?
Well,
Oh my Jesus.
I was gonna go up there and watch
So, like, half the month has gone by. She hasn't done anything. Only gained weight, it seems. Okay.
the video. I mean, we ain't gonna be loud or nothing. She said she was getting off at 7:30. The last time me and her talked about her work.
We ain't gonna be loud or nothing. Eye roll. She knows Amberlynn's gonna be there. Fogging it up.
Like, to do, like, the gymnastics teacher?
That's like a size 127 font right there.
So, we're at her.
God, the heavy breathing is really like, oh, it's. I know that we talk about it often, but no, this is like every single freaking clip. You can hear it. Amber, dude, how are you not screaming in pain? Well, you are.
grandma's house. This is her sister's room.
You gotta be real freaking quiet. She probably didn't want them coming over with their freaking flea infestation.
I literally love her room. It's so cool. Look. Like she has
Wow, and you always have to film other people's private spaces, dude. You're such a weirdo. It's not even that she's just filming in there. No, she's gonna give us a full freaking room tour.
this little balcony.
Wouldn't trust that to support her.
Anyhow.
You're such a weirdo.
And on these
It's like she's taking stock of everything that's there.
VHS tapes, she has videos of when she was a little girl. We were watching them yesterday.
And you just had to come over late at night to do this?
A lot yesterday. And we didn't get to finish it because we had to go to work. So we came back tonight to watch them.
Girl. What? You going over there late at night just to watch this shit? What?
Oh, is that a penis?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I roll. Not to Destiny's stuff. It's like, Amber, why? This is just odd.
Gosh. Oh, boobs. Whose birthday was it?
Oh, boobs! Amber, there was a whole vagina there. I don't think you've seen one, though.
My dad and mine.
Well, definitely not her own.
And mommy's.
Why does it sound like there's a laugh track in there?
There's Destiny.
What are you doing?
Aww. Oh, yeah, that's a Destiny, alright.
What are you doing?
Damn, those jeans are strong.
Look at that big old dog. Spooled. Look at all that.
Damn, yeah, she was, wasn't she? Old little baby. Oh. I'm surprised I don't hear Amber's weird breathing.
Destiny. Destiny,
I have
look.
my ears pierced.
Girl. Mommy's baby girl. Right there.
Aww.
Where's your eye?
Yo, no, there's not too many times where I think kids are actually cute, but that was cute.
Where's your nose? Where's your mouth?
The generations, though. Like, how old were you there?
The generations, though, what do you mean? It's the same girl.
How old were you there, Destiny?
Where's your ears? Cora wasn't here yet, so just over a year.
Just over.
Damn. Just over a year. I don't think a fetal alcohol syndrome baby wouldn't be able to point at themselves like that. I don't know, though.
Breathe.
Where's your butt? Where's your butt?
Destiny's literally,
Oh, this was such a weird vlog. What the hell is going on?
she was like flipping through Facebook and she saw this,
Saul?
what was it, like a link? Saying that fat people have sex better.
I don't want to touch on this conversation, Amber.
I'm a fat person.
Girl, people with experience do it better, okay? That ain't you.
What is it saying exactly?
I don't really know. It says
Oh my gosh, ew. Of course she wants to get, like, grossly into it.
it says my guys
She's like, tell me how much better I am.
do, but
Guys. Okay.
Does it say anything about girls?
that's what I'm trying to find. It's mostly just about guys because they just
Okay, it's mostly about guys because they have hormone, but
Hormone. Freaking dingus. Why do you have to repeat it and then you can't even get it freaking right?
This might be TMI. Destiny said I'm the best she's ever had.
Ew. And then she looks over at her like, you better agree. You better agree. You better go along with it. Come on. You're going to tell me Amber's the best. Sorry. Ugh. Ugh. Ugh.
Amberlynn, don't put that on there.
I am putting
Oh. Amber, that's rude.
that on there. And big
Rude. Frickin' rude. My God. If it feeds her ego, she's gotta let everyone frickin' know about it.
is like the new thing. Like BBW, Big Beautiful Women. That's
Amber, that ain't you. I'm sorry. You've already surpassed your marker for that, dog. Jesus. And I'm not saying that someone at her weight, 450, couldn't be. I'm not saying that. If you're height proportionate at least a bit, well, there's really no height proportionate to 450. But like, you know, a 5'10 woman that's bigger, that's like, whoa. Amber, it's like, whoa.
literally me. Destiny always says that's me. But
Amber, but that's not you. You have already surpassed yourself into the death fat area with just how tall you are, dog. Like, I'm sorry. I'm not body shaming. I don't want it to come off like that. It's just a logistics thing.
on that link, it said that there's like a high demand for bigger women on porn sites.
Amber, the thing is, bigger women on porn sites means women that just have a bit of stomach. It doesn't mean women that can't wipe their own butts. Never been that.
I'm not trying to like be perverted or weird.
You know, you are. This is weird. This is freaking weird. That, like, you have to convince your audience you're some kind of sex kitten. Someone that gets laid regularly doesn't need to do that.
Anything, but this like goes deeper. I feel like a lot
Ew, no, it doesn't.
of people are starting to accept bigger women and find beauty in them, and I honestly really like that because
Of course you do. Of course you do.
you know, my whole
The thing is, Amber, it's not, you're not part of the bigger women discussion unless we're talking about bigger women. Like, to say bigger women just implies that they're just a little larger than the standard. You know? There's an implication that bigger from the standard, you know? I'm not saying like the standard, but you know what I mean. Society's perceptions, blah, blah, blah. It's weird to kind of associate yourself with that, Amber, when you're in you're down a ways, dog. You're way at the other end of the spectrum.
life, like I was teased and made fun of, and
Oh, and now she's like, and now people want me sexually. The thing is, Amber, being a sexual object is not, like, respectable either. Oh my God, I feel like every time I say something, it's gotta come with a disclaimer. But, like, she seeks to be a sexual object for these people so often, which is why she's with a feeder now. It's the perfect situation for her. She gets to be the full fantasy object, you know? It's weird.
people thought I was ugly, and it was hard for me to get a date. It was like this whole thing.
Girl, it still is. Sorry.
But
Also, like, it's so shady. I'm sorry. But all of the comments that I see on TikTok that are like, she's actually really so pretty. That's so shady. That's so shady. Like, you gotta say actually, and go figure. Oh, she's actually really pretty. That's the only thing you got? Okay. Okay? So freaking what? She could be the most attractive, skintiest little person on the internet. Doesn't matter. Her track record is shite, dog.
Generation,
And you know, if Amberlynn wasn't nearly 500 pounds immobile, she would be a nightmare. She would be a frickin' nightmare. Kind of always said that her weight was the one thing keeping most of society safe from Amberlynn.
like, yeah, like in some aspects, it's like getting worse, like bullying and stuff. But I also feel like it's
Also, like your health. My God. Only ever concerned with other people.
getting
Because, like, yes, bullying is very real. I'm not going to take that away from anyone. But especially more so, like, childhood bullying. When you're a kid, there's so many things that you just quite haven't considered yet, you know, in the grand scheme of everything. So, like, I understand its impact there. Once you're an adult, you can choose what the hell and who the hell you listen to, who you don't listen to, whose words you allow to have effect on you, and whose you don't. How you going to sit here at 25 years old and still be complaining about bullying? Come on now. If it's bad enough, then that's just harassment, girl. That's just harassment and possibly assault. That's not like bullying. That's for school days, all right? You're an adult now, girl.
better for BBWs. BB
You're not a BBW though. Sorry. What is it? Super BBW whatever, maybe.
W's, big beautiful women, because
Oh
people
my God. You guys, there's still a minute and a half of this. Ugh, fuck.
are more accepting. I'm not like preaching that it's like good for you to be fat or whatever, because health wise it's not. But there are
Amber, no one is saying go out there and make yourself 500 pounds, okay? But if you're just a curvy person, you got some love and some lumps here or there, like, who fucking cares? Oh my God. Even just some extra pounds on you is not that unhealthy, Amber. Someone being, I would say, even as far as like 50 pounds overweight is not detrimental to them, like being 300 plus pounds overweight. Okay, Amber? There's a big freaking difference. My God. I hate how she aligns herself with issues that, to be honest, aren't really about her. It's not. Because I don't really pity someone that gets themselves to this point and then complains, like, why does no one love me? And actually, that's not even the case. Because you see on, like, My 600-Pound Life, most of them have someone. It's just how it is. And Amber's always had someone. So I'm not sure what she's complaining about. She's never had an issue finding someone to come and take care of her.
really a lot of beautiful women out there who are bigger like me.
Amber, I agree with the sentiment, but not that you're just a bigger girl. This is beyond that. I don't want to be a dick about it. I feel like a lot of people might take this as like kind of being an asshole. Maybe it is. But you're just no, girl. Ooh, could y'all hear my stomach just now? Fuck.
I'm not saying I'm beautiful, but you get
Well, no. I don't like you, girl, but don't go and diminish yourself. Okay? Don't do that. Because you're also just kind of baiting for someone to come in and do what I just did of reassuring you. I'm not saying you're not. I think you are. But you shouldn't think that. See?
what I'm saying. So I'm about to go to sleep. I just got
Gross, that hair.
done watching Food Inc. and then I watched
Oh, Lord.
watched Vegucate on Netflix, and that made me
I've never seen Vegucate.
cry so freaking bad. Tomorrow I'm gonna watch Cowspiracy. I was gonna watch it before I went
Girl, why are you trauma loading right before bed? Jesus.
to bed.
This is such a weird thing, but does anyone notice if you're like in bed watching something and it happens to make you cry, like really cry, you get into a good little cry sesh about it. Sad video, sad movie, whatever. I find it so freaking hard to fall asleep after. Like, crying wakes me right up. Don't know what it is.
But it's past 4 a.m. right now, and I'm pretty
What the hell?
tired. So, yeah.
She doesn't seem like someone that just watched animals die. Okay.
Here's a Wasabi. You guys haven't seen this little fella in forever. Oh.
Goo has been asleep all morning. He's just, I mean, he's probably in my bed now. But when I woke up, he was in his crate and he didn't even follow me out here. Dude is out of it.
He's so huge. Look at that. He looks fat.
Wow.
It's all fur. Like when Destiny gives him a bath, which he gets a bath weekly.
Doubt that. Well, maybe since Destiny's the one doing it.
He flattens out and he's just this little skinny thing. You were just so perfect.
Wasabi is cute.
Perfect. Yeah. Yeah. Gosh, he really is perfect. Like,
Yeah, that's why you abandoned him for like a month.
he's so calm and he loves paper. Paper and boxes. Like, that's all he needs.
Wow, that's so unique to like every other cat known to existence, Amber.
Anyways, hope you guys enjoy this vlog and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
You just know that there's like grease and grime on the walls from her brushing on them like that. Okay, and with that, let's see what her reaction was to Food Inc. Oh my god.
Alright, you guys, so this girl
Hey, Amber.
right here is about to watch Food Inc.
She's so smug about it.
It is ready to rumble. Hashtag puppy pads.
Gross. Dude, y'all should not have a dog. You should not have a dog. Especially because dogs that are trained to go outside, they're going to hold it. Because they think they're going to get in trouble if they do it inside, right? Right? I mean, one would think that, like, they probably got yelled at or reprimanded in some way if they went inside. Twinkie is at least a year, 2 years old. So, she's already conditioned to go outside. If she is going inside, that means she's being forced to hold it to the point where she's basically pissing herself. That's not okay.
Don't mind that. And I will tell you guys what I think at the end of this. I gotta be honest.
She's a little way too freaking excited about it.
I pause it. Gotta be honest, I'm a little nervous. So, I don't know why, but I am.
What do you mean you don't know why? Amber, what the fuck? She couldn't even, like, do a quick Google search on what it was about? Didn't read the synopsis or watch a freaking trailer? What the hell?
Yeah, because I've heard some things. I get grossed out really easily, so I don't know. I almost don't want to watch this because sometimes the truth hurts.
Amber, that's exactly what you need. But of course, she was still able to negate everything that she saw, I'm sure.
But here we go.
You better not show much.
So I'm literally only 16 minutes in, and
Damn! You know what? That'll do it.
I'm really gonna need.
But let me guess, she probably went out the next day, got some chicken nuggets.
And Destiny's watching it with me. She's already seen it, but I'm crying. Like, We're just at the part where they're like showing how chickens are treated and stuff, and like,
Listen, you gotta be next level kinda ignorant not to have thought even about the what am I saying? To have not even considered the well-being of the animals until now. All right.
I feel like embarrassed because I'm crying, and I'm feeling like overwhelmed about it because
Honesty. I'm not gonna knock her for that.
for a few reasons. Like, one, it's like super sad. Like, these chickens are living things, and like, they're like made to be fat.
I'm not laughing about that. I'm not, okay? I'm not. It's just, why in my mind did I instantly think, God, we're the chickens, aren't we? Fuck. We're the chickens.
Like, they make them fat, so
They make them have big boobs.
yeah, so we can eat our white meat that America loves. And
Yeah, Amber. Well, don't say that America loves. You love the white meat, girl.
like, it's just gross, and it looks gross, and like, they said that, what did they say, that the chickens get like a bunch of antibiotics and stuff? Like, we're eating that. And how all the chickens are just like all in one closed area with like feces and like dust. I don't know.
Dust, other dead birds. Yeah, dude, it's disgusting.
I'm just feeling overwhelmed with this.
You really never considered it, like, at all, ever. Okay, you just thought it was wide open farms everywhere, all the chickens ran around all happy. Okay.
I don't know why.
Corn is everywhere. I'm sorry. Corn is everywhere.
So I never realized
Is she gonna cry about the corn too?
that corn is literally in everything that we eat.
I mean, it's not. It's not if you don't eat the highly processed things.
Know everything. I don't have the knowledge when it comes to like ingredients and foods.
Oh, but she doesn't know. But Destiny doesn't know nutrition like I do.
And it said what is it?
High fructose corn syrup.
High
Girl, you never heard of that?
fructose corn syrup. Sure.
Good lord.
Syrup is from corn, and I never knew that. And
Bitch is literally in the name. Oh my god. So, wait. Is she gonna be like, so every time I have something with high fructose corn syrup, I'm having corn? So I'm having a vegetable.
they're
High fructose corn syrup.
didn't I
Thank you, Destiny.
say that?
Yes, but corn. How do you not know the
I know. I know.
No, that's a like, okay, I'll stop bugging you now while you're on camera, but we're going to talk about this. Like, how are you that stupid?
And it's just crazy to me because it's in everything, like Coke and crackers, and you'd think that corn was good for you, but they're using corn on these animals to make them fatter. They're feeding them to fish. Fish are not meant to eat corn. Cows are not meant to eat corn, and it
Well, cows can eat corn. What you going to do if a herd of cows were to walk into a cornfield? It is what it is.
sad to see. Like, we're seeing
Obviously not just like force feeding them corn like that, but you know what I mean.
that these cows are getting E. coli and getting sick. They literally
What did she just try to say? Was she trying to say E. coli?
said that these cows are standing knee deep in their manure every single day. And that is disgusting, yes. But by them doing that, they're spreading the sickness to other cows, and it's kind of like a vicious cycle, and all the cows get sick. And it's like,
I love how she now has to explain it all to us.
even if they're sick, they're still being sent to the slaughterhouses.
But was any of this enough to actually make you change, Amber? No, not even a little bit.
To be
Now, she doesn't, still to this day, does not consider where any of her food comes from. She doesn't care.
food for us. And that's gross. I'm sorry.
But you're still going to eat it, aren't you?
I'm literally shocked that we're like allowed to eat these things.
Girl, there is a exact percentage of fecal matter that is allowed to be in any of your food products at any given time, and they don't have to tell you about it. Let that sink in.
Like, why isn't this against the law?
And that's how the manure gets in the meat. Did any of y'all have to read? Listen, I don't remember the specific name. I could not tell you the specific year, but it was a report of like when the FDA was in the formation of like becoming a federal thing implemented, across the entire country. They were doing reports of slaughterhouses where they were mass producing meat to be sold to people, and the conditions were like a freaking horror movie, dude. You think it's bad in this, it used to be 1,000 times worse. And it blows your mind. And then you think about how, I mean, especially nowadays, there's such a strong distrust in the government, which, understandable. I'm not knocking anyone for that. But what happened to the good old days when the government stopped us from killing ourselves doing this stupid shit? Oh my god.
Not only is the manure on the cows, but they're trying to clean the cows off, and by doing that, the manure gets in the meat. We are eating manure.
What do you mean they try to clean the cows off and because of it, manure gets in the meat? How's manure getting in the meat from them just cleaning the cows off? Amber, I think you're missing some key details here.
Like, why aren't we all dead? Like, I don't understand. Watching this, I tried to be vegetarian.
Well, I mean, it's all the antibiotics.
And for 10 days, as you guys saw. And I was doing it for like the mixture of health issues and the fact that I just love.
Girl, if it was actually health stuff, you'd still be doing it. Okay? You were never serious.
Animals. I never honestly sat down and realized that, one, these animals are treated freaking horribly, and two,
What? Did you really freaking think that they were going to be treated like actual pets, dude? Like, truly? In a corporate America hellscape, you thought a disposable life for profit was going to be treated well? Okay, well. Delusion.
I feel like we're being treated horribly because
Oh. Oh, okay. So if the animals are treated bad, then we're being treated bad. Which, not necessarily not true, but like, girl, this is thinking about the animals. Of course, it all circles back to how Amberlynn is really the victim in animal cruelty.
these industries don't care that we're putting manure in our mouths, and they don't care that we're putting all these antibiotics that they give the chickens in our mouths. They're not caring about us, they're just caring about money.
I'm genuinely confused how she spun it back to being about people when that's not what. I mean, Food Inc., I guess, is more geared, like I said, towards the actual corporate kind of greed of it all, like why they are incentivized to do these things. But of course, Amberlynn doesn't realize the implications of that, that it's all based around what the consumer, quote unquote, wants. Obese because you're poor. Not necessarily true.
I'm about 45 minutes in now, and I'm at the part where they're kind of
Imagine being Destiny, having to watch this and then pause and listen to your girlfriend ramble on about not knowing what corn syrup is made out of.
a scene with a overweight family where the dad has diabetes. One of the daughters, which is super young, probably about 10, might have diabetes, and they're
Amber, listen, I don't know how that wasn't you.
discussing how for them it's a lot easier for them to go spend $11 for the full family, which is a mom, dad, and 3 children, just to go get dollar menu items at McDonald's versus going to the store to get healthy food. The show is saying that it's been statistically proven that the poorer you are, the bigger you are. I know
That's not necessarily true. Okay? Let's not throw that blanket statement out there because that feels classist. Right?
that probably doesn't go always with all people, but
No, duh, Amber. I'm sure you could think off the top of your head of a skinny poor person. You sound kind of dumb for this being the takeaway you're having from it. There are many different reasons why people, hold on, Goo wants to crawl up here.
it is true because a lot of people turn to the unhealthy foods because they're purposely making those foods cheaper because that is what we look for. They're explaining that us people are.
I mean, girl, nearly 10 years later, that shit ain't cheaper no more. Frickin' A. Shit's expensive.
Looking for salt.
It's like nearly $5 for a fry now. That's crazy.
We're looking for sugary and we're looking for those tastes that we enjoy. So by making those foods.
And Amber, none of this opened your eyes up at all. Not even a bit. Okay.
It's cheap.
She didn't even think that, like, oh, no, I'm the one that's being really targeted in all this. Okay.
We're spending more money on those foods and these companies are getting our money. But for me, I feel like, why not for a year? Just turn it around for a minute. Make the unhealthy foods more expensive.
Well, that's how it is in Switzerland. A McDonald's meal is going to set you back a pretty frickin' penny over there.
See what it does for a year. I understand that these cheap foods are.
Amber, don't tell us to do that. You yourself do it. Are you freaking kidding me? You yourself do it and then get back to us and encourage people to try it. The fuck?
Cheap because they're cheaply made.
The only reason I encourage people to try incorporating any aspect of vegetarianism into their life at any level is because I did it for so long. I wouldn't come on, never have being a vegetarian and be like, everyone should be vegetarian. Stupid.
I get that, but I know for me, I crave being super healthy, but right now with my
Girl, that is not how you use that word.
income, it's just super impossible.
Oh, so she's unhealthy because she's poor. That's what she's saying. Eye roll. Of course she's gonna spin it. Bitch, I guarantee you, your meat slobber pack party boxes probably cost more than a damn salad. Oh my god. Amber, this is stupid. This is stupid. Of course. Why didn't I think that she would spin whatever narrative came out of this to her own advantage? Of freaking course. Oh my god, dude.
And it does sadden me that I can go buy, a big burger for only $1 and I have to spend like $3 on a head of broccoli. Like,
Oh, Amber, you poor thing.
it's not okay. And I feel like somewhere along the lines, things need to change in America. Healthier.
Amber, things won't change unless the consumer changes, though. That's the tried and true aspect of consumerism. Things that don't sell will no longer sell. But it takes time and it takes real fundamental change from the consumer level. So, while I agree it's on the companies to change their ethics, change their business practices, we kind of can't do that. But we can twist them by the wallet and tell them to do it.
Foods run lower in calories. Example, if I go and spend $2 on broccoli, broccoli is super low in calories. So you're going to need more of the healthy food to sustain a healthy caloric limit throughout the day.
Not necessarily true. You can just be eating very low calorie, which you need.
You will be having to spend more on healthier food. So overall, it's just like this vicious cycle.
Eye roll. She's going to spin this however she needs to validate herself.
So I just finished the show, and at the end, it had like.
See, I do agree with that statement. You can change the world with just one bite. All it takes is one person incorporating a meatless meal into their weekly routine. That in itself, repeated over time, will induce change. It'll be small, but one person doing that can lead to two, can lead to more and more and more and more. You know what I'm saying? And the more people that make this small little change, the bigger the impact.
No words, and it was just like This Land Is Your Land song was playing, and a lot of typing was happening. You can change
A lot of typing, aka Amber couldn't read it.
this world with just one bite. And telling us, go to the farmer's market. Instead of buying things that are traveled for like 1,500 miles, buy things that are grown locally. Not only will it help the environment, but it'll also help you and your health, because even just a freaking tomato, like at the beginning of the show, it
Oh my god, she's having to swallow so much spit because it's all about food.
literally shocked me. It started with a bang. Tomatoes are green when they are not ripened, and they're
You didn't know this?
actually sprayed with some type of chemical to make them ripen, just so they can be transported to the grocery stores faster, to be sold faster for money for the companies. That's bullcrap. And they're
Girl, there's way worse stuff out there than that.
actually saying how tomatoes are practically just fake tomatoes. Like, the
It's still a tomato.
nutrition is almost gone because they were sprayed to be.
Well, Amber, a lot of food is sprayed, okay? Apples wouldn't look the way that they do if they didn't spray a thin layer of wax on all of them. Well, also, the wax replaces the protective layer the apple naturally has because they wash them so much and whatnot. So they replace that layer again. I get it, it's icky, but yeah. Onions too, potatoes, they're stored for long periods of time. Garlic is stored for long periods of time before it ever hits your shelf. Like, there's different means for, the issue. And the issue is that we are spreading ourselves a little too thin, most major grocery stores are supplied by the same farms, and those farms are in certain areas, not near most of the stores. So, food's gotta travel.
Fakely ripened. That's pathetic.
That was her overall takeaway, was the tomatoes being artificially ripened. Okay. Okay, Amber. I mean, I'm not necessarily disagreeing with you, but of all of the issues that Food Inc. brings up, that's the one that stuck. Okay.
I have to be honest, my overall thoughts are kind of like back and forth with the whole situation
Yeah, because you really don't care.
because it did show a lot of organic meats out there that are grass fed and, they're not.
I 1,000% believe you can be a ethical quotations meat eater, but it's hard, okay? And financially, it's, I would say, probably close to impossible for most people. But it's not impossible necessarily. And if you know the right people or you yourself live on a farm, there you go. I don't disagree with small town farming or hunters and all that. That is entirely separate, in my opinion, from the overall global scheme of the food industry. You know, like the people that bring it down to the smaller level, like hunters, they hardly ever waste any of that shit, all right? Everything is being used, and it's being used to feed their family. Like, there's a huge difference. Plus, most hunters that I know, at least personally, have such a deep respect for the animal. My father, even though I never really got into hunting growing up, I still went with my dad when I was younger. And he would apologize to the deer. Never apologized to me in real life, fucker. But he would apologize to the deer. So, there's a respect. And there's a respect in farming as well. Not when it's done on a mass grand scale. There needs to be more small town farmers and less big corporate farmers.
These cows and these pigs are not being given, horrible treatment. They're not being abused. They're not like getting antibiotics in them.
Correct. And most of them live their lives to the fullest that they can.
They're organic and treated right. But I thoroughly am an animal lover.
Eye roll. Eye roll. I don't even think she went a week ever in her life without animal products, dude. That's the thing. Like, ugh, ugh.
Through and through. Like, I really, really am. I understand that I eat meat and stuff. I've tried to be a vegetarian and completely failed, but
Failed.
seeing this kind of makes me wonder, should I just start buying organic meat or should I just stop eating meat in general?
Well, think about it this way. If you stop eating meat, then that's money saved for more vegetables. So there you go.
But then it brings me back to the point of E. coli
What?
isn't anything. It could be in spinach.
Oh my god, eye roll. Amber. Ah! All the hormones are in spinach, though. My god. You don't have no. Nah. I was going to say, like, no transgender fucking spinach out there. That feels a little inappropriate, though.
Lettuce, all kinds of stuff, broccoli, and it has killed tons of people.
Okay, so has, like, mad cow disease. The fuck you mean?
And it really worries me where our food is coming from.
Oh, yeah, it seems it, Amber. It seems it. You definitely seem like the type that worries about what you put in your body. She's had this food anxiety charade going on since the very beginning, y'all.
Worrywart, and this just is worrying me
Then stop eating meat, and then you don't have to be worried.
even more. I don't even know if I have any true final thoughts with this.
I'm sure. Probably not. I don't think there are too many thoughts that ring around that bell. Hold on, guys. Screenshot. How's everyone doing? There's only like a little under a minute and a half left, so not too much longer. Now what?
It's up to me and it's up to you guys to change the world,
Oh, I roll. Amber, start with yourself.
to make these companies stop what they're doing. And I feel like the only way we can do that is to eat less meat, to eat more locally produce. There's a website.
Eat more locally produce. What a dink. Oh my god. Nothing about dairy, girl? You're not going to even touch on dairy at all, huh?
You can go to kind of help with saving the world in your way. It's takepart.com/.
Oh my god. Okay, whatever, girl.
Food Inc. right here.
Amber, a disclaimer usually goes at the beginning.
I don't want you guys to think that just because I've watched this and just because I have these strong opinions and agree with the show, really, that I'm gonna stop eating meat and start just buying
Of course you're not.
from farmers market, because it's really not possible for me right now with my income. And I know not
Well, if you actually got a real full-time paying job, Amber, you'd be surprised what you two could afford.
everyone can just drop and change their lifestyle that they've been living for however, long they've been living it. Like,
Excuses.
for me, I've been this way for 25 years.
And you ain't ever gonna change.
I'm eating from these companies and I'm giving them my money, and it's making them continue what they're doing.
Yeah, good job.
It's not good, but I kind of just wanted to share with you guys
Okay, so she recognizes it, but she ain't gonna do anything about it. Go figure.
what I felt about this. I really recommend this. It's Food Inc. It's on Netflix, and that's how I watched it. But I hope
My god. Breathing.
you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
Yeesh. That was rough, right? Sorry if I got, a little preachy in there. I do apologize. I never mean for it to come off like that, but I feel like it definitely does. I never want to sound like your guys' moms. Anyways, thank you so much for tuning on in, you guys. I definitely want to know your thoughts down in the comments. Like and subscribe. Become a I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their day, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.